Hello and welcome to another talk of Mr. X. Now, there was this one teacher in my past who used to constantly speak about realism as if it was the best thing that was ever to be said or ever to happen, and it should apply to more things, especially in the creative field. Of course, as time progressed, I came to realization that his treatment of realism as a philosophy, or as a justification for rather untasteful things. In fact, he did use realism as a justification for rather untasteful things. Bleh! That was a load of shit, that was. But I digress. The realization I came about was that true realism was something else. And he was, well, being a fool. So what is true realism? Well, let's start by talking about what it isn't. True realism cannot be a philosophy because ideology and opinion detract from reality, and I think this has to be said because one's own ideas or opinions can color the reality into something that it is not, color it into something that is very supportive of his stand or his biases or his views, or something completely against them, so he has some motivation to continue with whatever he's thinking or feeling or doing or whatever. But going into the next consideration, true realism cannot also be a train of thought, because one's own ideas can color reality into something it is not. This has to be the case, because if this wasn't the case, then we wouldn't have issues such as the biases of the media, or we wouldn't have to need to constantly review the speeches of certain people to see if they're trying to be truthful or not. The thing is, reality cannot be colored by one's own ideas, and if you were trying to be realistic, you shouldn't be trying to turn realism into a train of thought, because your own ideas can color it into something that it is not. And then let's go into another aspect. True realism cannot be affected or changed by emotion, because emotion will lead people to twist the reality into something that suits their needs. And this is problematic because some people will try to make things sound more optimistic than they should be, or making certain things sound more pessimistic than they should be, and then try to assert that this is reality. No, this isn't fucking reality. You wanna know what this bullshit? This isn't true realism, it's bullshit! The thing that my teacher was trying to peddle to me was fucking bullshit! So what is true realism? True realism is but a simple reflection of reality. It is simply what is there, out in the world, the real situation. No biases, no opinions, and no thought. Just what is. Then again, the same teacher also happened to be a pathetic little troll who didn't like anyone doing too much with their lives, or he was just being utterly pessimistic for no good reason. Irregardless the case, I hope you enjoyed this discussion on what realism is. Mr. X signing out.